career empowerment. What do I call it?
Career empowerment.
Like, what did I say we are here for?
Career empowerment.
I'm sure you have heard about that word so many times, isn't it?
Yes.
Can anybody tell me about what is career? When we are talking about career, what are we talking about? What is career? Anybody, please. What do we mean by career? Please stand up and tell me.
Another one.
Profession. Clap for him. And what is profession? If I may ask. Profession is what?
Profession is like what you want to choose to do in life.
Your job that you want to do for life. The job that you want to do for life. Something you want to do for living. You know that God is so good to us, and He has told us that everything He has done for us. God said He has done everything. If you read the Bible very well, that's what the Bible says. Say He has done everything good. He has done everything perfect for us. So it's just for us to align, just to fix ourselves into that good thing that God has done. God also said, anybody that does not work, you must not do what? So in this life, we have reason to choose a career. We have a reason to choose what we want to do. By 18, that child is off the parent's care. How old are you, my dear? You are 9 years. If you take 9 away from 18, it's remaining how many years? Eh?
9.
It becomes mama asked me.
9.
It's remaining 9 years. So it means by 9 years more now, this my big man, nobody will take care of him again. He will be taking care of himself. How old are you? You are 16. So in Oyibo land, it's only 2 years remaining for you to be taking care of yourself. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? So because you have limited time that people will take care of you, you must be able to choose your career. Okay? You must be able to choose your career. And that is not the only thing. After thinking in your mind that, okay, this is the career I want to do, you must be able to have set plan towards it. Set plan towards it. And that takes me to 5 good questions. Let me discuss these 5 good questions with you. The first question is, who am I? Who am I? You have to ask yourself, what particular person are you? You have to understand your very self. Who am I? I thought you people are writing this question down. It's very crucial. You must be able to find answer to that question of your life. Who am I? What did I say? You must be able to understand yourself. Who am I? What do I like to do? What don't I like to do? What is my capability? What's my strength? What is my weakness? Am I aware of myself? Do I have anger issue? Do people irritate me easily? Can I associate with somebody? Have you written that question down? You have not. Can I write it for you? See, 5 questions we are going to answer. Number 1 is, who am I? What are those things that I like to do? What are those things that are difficult for me? What's the next thing I have to do that will make me okay? You must be self-aware of yourself. You must be aware of your own very self. What exactly are the things that are easy for me to do? Which of the things are difficult for me to do? You must be aware of yourself. 5 questions I said. And the second question is, where am I from? Where am I from? Where am I from? What is my history? Do I know where I am from? Who are my parents? Okay, what happened to them? Who are my relatives? Who are the ones that are successful? Who are the ones that are not successful? You are looking at it and say, oh, how does she want me to know that? You can know it. You find out about your own history. Find out about your own history. What's the problem that people face in my lineage? These are issues that you can tackle as early as this age. When you know those who have succeeded in your area, in your line, you know what did they do? What specific things do they do? What makes them to be successful? Who are the people that have problems? What makes them to have problems? You see, it's very key. History of yourself. Okay? And the third question is, where am I? Why am I here? Why am I here? Why am I here? That why is asking for purpose. That why is asking for what? Purpose. What's my purpose? God has a reason why He has brought you to life. You must be able to discover it. All these questions are on your way to self-discovery. On your way to self-discovery. When you discover yourself, you know exactly what your purpose is. Why am I on the earth? God said, before you were even put inside your mother's womb, He has already known you. So God has already ordained you for a purpose. You must be able to discover that purpose. That's the third question. And the fourth question is, where am I going? Where am I going? Where am I going? You must be able to know. Like you said, you want to become a pilot. Okay, this is one of the reasons why I am here. I want to pilot people. I want to teach people. I want to sew gown for people. I want to treat people that are sick. I want to take news that are correct. You know, you have a purpose and you know where you are going. Where am I going? And the fifth question is, what can I do? What can I do? Fifth question is, what can I do? What can I do? How many people have written all the 5 questions? Read them out. Let me hear.
Who am I? Where am I from? Why am I here? Where I am going?
Where am I going? And the fifth one. What can I do? You must find answer to all these questions. You must prayerfully find answers to all these questions so that from early age, you already know your purpose. You know where you are going. You know the problems you are likely to face. You can now begin to look for solutions to them. In that wise, I want to say that career is a very big journey. What did I say? Career is a very big journey. It's not just a short journey. When we talk about career, somebody said he wants to become a pilot. Is he going to become a pilot in one day? Is he going to become a pilot in one day? A tailor, can she become a tailor in one day? All of them are process by process, step by step. There are things you must do. It is after you have said, okay, this is what I want to become. You have discovered what are your interests, what are your potentials, what skills do you have, what are the talents that you have, what do you have interest in, what are the things that interest you, those ones that are easy for you to do. For instance, some people cannot stand up and talk the way I'm talking now. But if you give them calculation, they will calculate from head to toe for you and they will not make any mistake. Such people, maybe they don't even know how to talk. They don't even know how to say anything. But they are very good at calculating. That leads us to different subject areas when we are talking about academics. Isn't it? Somebody that is not good in mathematics, he now goes to science class and the person is now not doing well in the science class and is now becoming frustrated. My own, you remember when we chose science while we were in secondary school, so many people rushed to science class with us. Very many of them because they love the big book of science. Those big book of science that we always carry about, para ababio, what is that one called again, stone and kozun, you remember them. All those big awards, thank you. We carry all the 3 books because as we are moving from one laboratory, you are moving to the second one, and all the labs are together. So when we have them together, we carry all the books together, we will be going peke. All of them, they followed. Yes, sir. They followed. But when the chips are down, what happened? They were not able to cope because it's not something that is easy for them to do. So many people discover themselves very early. They discover that they cannot do science and they went to art or commercial class and they were doing well there. One of our mates is now at LASU. She was among those ones that were always run away from math class. But today she's a lecturer in LASU and she's a lawyer. So does she need maths? She doesn't need maths again. The only maths she needed was to pass SSC. She's not studying any maths again and she's excelling well there. So that leads you to the subject that you will take. If you are finding a subject very difficult, it's not your thing. Find the one that is easy for you. Go and do it and excel there. And that is where counseling comes in. So once you are choosing your subject, I believe my people are very good at that area. They will always assist you to place you where you belong. Now, as soon as you discover yourself, I am good in science, I am now in science class, you have to study well. That is where you now begin to answer, where am I going? Is it enough to just go to science class? Is it enough to just go to commercial class? It's not enough. You must have a target. Your target is to go out and function well. You are now building a career for yourself. You are building a job for yourself. You are working up onto that success that you desire for yourself. And today, it's not enough to say I want to become a lawyer. I want to become a medical doctor. I want to become a veterinary doctor. I just want to go to school and graduate. It's not enough, my children. It's not enough at all. Any studies that you do today and you don't have any skill to back it up, it is useless. What did I say it? Shout it. Is what?
Useless.
It's useless. It's not enough to go to the university and graduate. It's not enough at all. In fact, it's the beginning. So as you are going to the secondary school, as you are going to the higher institution, look for a skill. What do I say you should look for? Skill that you can use your hand to do. If it is braiding of hair, you better add it to it. If it is mention those things that they always do now. Craft. People are no longer even doing it again. So anybody that does it now will sell very well. All those craft things that we usually do in the school, then crafting things and bringing them out. Beading, hairdressing, tailoring, graphics design. Mention them for me. Carpentry, bricklaying, sewing. Somebody is building this house for daddy and mommy now and they are collecting money and going every day. Imagine that so many of you know how to do it. During the holidays, they will pay you now. You will do it. Laying of ties. That one is even very easy. Laying of ties. Painting the house after they have finished it. I was listening to one man in the US on the line today. He was saying that don't come to the US if you don't have any skill. He was saying it. Say don't even bother to come at all. He said if you are coming to the US, at least go and learn how to drive. If you don't know anything, go and learn how to drive. He said, women, if you don't know anything, go and know how to braid hair. See, people will walk into this orphanage home and they will ask, is there any girl that has finished and is an engineer? They will ask you, any girl that is an engineer, we have these slots for her. If we don't have, what will we do? We are talking about career empowerment. And I said it's a very crucial decision. Why is it crucial? It is crucial because it is the one that will tell us your future. It is the one that will tell us where you are going. It is the one that will tell us why you are here. It is the one that will tell us what exactly should you do. Career is the one that will answer all those questions I ask you to write down. It's your career that will give us the answer at the long run. Are you following me? Now, I don't want to take your time because there's no time to talk too much things. We have what we call career timeline. Have you heard of that one before? Career timeline. That means in your career journey, there is time for everything that you are doing. There is what? Time for everything that you want to do. Since you already know, oh, I want to become a teacher, there is a time that you as a person will become that teacher. There is a time that Kevin here will become the pilot he said he wants to become. There is a time that this my Igu boy will become veterinary doctor that he wants to become. So in the line, in the career line, that line is a straight line from top to bottom. So I want everybody that has paper now to open a new page for me. Open a new sheet of page. New page. Oya, draw a line from top of that paper to the down of it. From top to down in the middle. Correct, girl. This girl. Yes. There is a line drawn from top to down. Okay? And there is left side of the line. And there is also the right side. At the right side of the line, you will write for me on top of the first line what your age is and the class that you are. By the left, write your age. Yes, on this side. Write your age and write your class. Your age and your class. Is that correct? Have you written it? On the right of that line, you have written your age and your class. Now, look at the next 3 years. What will your age be? Write it under. Leave that page, that line. Go to the down line. The second line there. What will your age be in the next 3 years? In the next 3 years, add 3 years to now. What will your age be? If you are 11 this year, if you add 3, it will become what? It will become 14. Now, what will your class be at that time? What class will you be that time? Of course, if you are in DS3 now, what class will you be? You will be in SS. No, what class are you now? Philip. Wait. When you are in the university, what vocation do you want to prepare yourself for? It's an alternative plan now. In your university, you are going to study what? Put it there. What will you study? Put it there. Yes, in that your 200 level. What will you? No, here. That means by the 200 level, you are already in the 200 level of an engineering course, of a computer class, of a what else do you want to study? Veterinary doctor. You already know how long veterinary doctor will stay in the university. So you just tell me, okay, I will be doing 200 level engineering course. Okay? Now I said in the process of your doing that university course, what trade do you want to learn? What skill do you want to acquire? Is your plan? Is your career? You are talking about yourself. You write it on this side, opposite them. So that means by this age, you are already preparing yourself for that you are writing here now. Okay? Have you written it? So that thing, that skill that you want to acquire, you should be able to know how long it will take you. Hello? Maybe throughout your university course, your university course is how many years? 4 years. Throughout the 4 years, I want to acquire skill that will make me to become a computer literate person. I want to be able to do desktop, all those things that they are doing in computer. Or as I'm doing my university, I want to learn how to cut and sew. or I just want to do design. You have to begin something. If you stay on this thing, that I've just taught you and work on it, believe me sincerely, the sky cannot limit you. The reason is that it is your plan. Are you listening to me? Because it is your own plan. You are the one that have said it from your mouth that this is what I want to achieve. Nothing can stop you from achieving it. Because if anything wants to stop you from achieving it, you yourself will go and find solution to that thing because it is your plan. Are you following me? Take for instance, you want to go and study abroad. It is your plan. Like I said, I'm going to study theater art. What does it take to get to the university and study theater art? You will go and look for the answer. And that's what I was saying, that you must answer those questions. And there is nothing you want to do without discovering yourself first. If you know that you are managing a weakness, that weakness is militating against your success, you yourself know this anger is my problem. Every time I get angry, I have years. I want to be the best pilot and you have anger issue. Before your client will say one thing, you have gotten annoyed. In annoyance, you are not doing the practice as you are supposed to do it. You are not getting the skills as you are supposed to get it, and you destroy everything. God forbid it. Some people, it is what? Laziness. Laziness. Some people, it is making careless jokes and careless talks. You know yourself now. That's why I say you should know, who am I? Who am I includes your weakness. Who am I includes your strength. So when you know your strength, you work more on that your strength. My strength is I can read books. So when I finish reading one book, I will take another book. I will take another book. I can download book online and be reading it. So I know that's my strength. So I continue to work on it so that it will help me further. Are you following me? My weakness, I know it too. I will not tell you. But I'm working on it. Every day I'm working on my weakness. Because if you don't work on your weakness, it will destroy your strength. So you must discover who you are. Who truly am I? What's my feeling like? What's my attitude like? What, is it that I always go late to somewhere? You must work on yourself. Self-discovery, self-awareness. It gives you a purpose. It gives you an intentional way of life. Because nobody knows you like you know yourself. And like I said, another important thing, it is important for everybody, but it is more important for children in the orphanage. What is my history like? What is my history like? What led me to where I am? It's not something that you will discover and be sad over. No. God has made you to pass over sadness. For the single fact that God has brought you to a home like this, your sadness is past. You shouldn't be seeing it as something that is sad, because where you are coming from is very important, but it's not as important as where you are going. So if you know your history, what happened to my family, what happened to my home, what happened to my daddy, what happened to my mother, it's just for you to work against what will work against you. Anything that wants to work against you, what will you do? You will work against it. And that is why I said, number one thing is to go close to your God. Choose your God above any other thing, because it has been Him in your life. Many people are born in your own age that they don't even have half of the problem that you have, and they are no more now. But you are here. But you must work against anything that is working against your life, because those things sometimes they will stand up and say, "Pololo." So you must work against it. Am I talking to you people? Am I talking to you? And I will find time to be coming here often, because I've seen somebody that does not want to let his past go. Such people, I need to talk to them. Let your past go. Bygone is bygone. Whatever experience you have before, Just know it so that you can work against what will work against you. Okay? And like I said, nothing can disturb this your career line, career plan, except you yourself. But if you don't have a line, you don't have a time, and you don't have a career, nobody will plan it for you o. Like jokes, this organization will soon hand off from you. I don't know the age that they resettle you here, but there's no way that age will not come. So before that age will come, do something for yourself. Do great things for yourself. Achieve something and achieve very good thing. Opportunity abounds here.